Cloud9. And I'd say they don't have the reps to necessarily win. Like, I think this is the closest game we're going to cover, to be honest. I think a prediction is...
Also, not much in the way of, like...
Doesn't mean anything. Actually, I say that we had a
30-11.
Oh, wait,
we had 30-11
so I take it all back. But I think a prediction is pointless here, but I think anyone can win. That's kind of why.
Brilliant.
Yeah, anyone can win. Welcome to Counter-Strike, folks. It's the RMR, and we've got Nemiga versus Cloud9 in a BO1 on Inferno.
Oh, well, there's Heavy God.
Yeah.
There's Heavy God.
He's the guy. He is the guy. Okay, Cloud9 win. There's my prediction.
Oh, but he is dead.
I take it back. Nice double from Zwei. Back to B for Cloud9. They got an X-Sec here. Oh, rotate for Leah. Leah's leaving. It's only Xanta with the Julies.
Will he be bringing them gifts? Are they ready for a visit from Xanta?
That's a good one. They've actually baited all of the CTs over to this site. Nemiga fell for this one. They fell hard. Cloud9 are going to have open runway up short. It's almost too good to be true, Harry. They're like, wow, this worked? Okay, let's get a bomb plant. Boomich jumped pit with the bomb. He jumped pit. He finds a dink. They've got to fight, though. Cloud9 can't give it up. Boomich hits another headshot, and the bomb makes it in.
Yeah, wondered if it was Doom or Boomich. It's definitely the latter. Or former, I forgot which order I said it in. Icy holding the line.
Got it right.
P250 at range.
Oh.
Ooh. Here's Xanta, and Risky Bob now springing to life. And so all of a sudden, pistol round secured. Starts with the double from Zwei. And then Risky Bob and Xanta go on to close it. I love some of the names on this team. Like Risky Bob, always a classic.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
Khan just sounds cool.
Yeah.
Xanta sounds like Santa.
Oh, that's a really nice kill.
And Zwei. Which also sounds sick.
They do have cool names. The players. Force up for Cloud9 off the plant. 3 Galils. Patience. Axel ready to pop a flash through the smoke. He's going to go B. Meanwhile, Apartment's getting taken. Xanta, they're still fighting Banana on the CT side. They've got 2 players pushing down. Smoke in. Oh, no helmet. You pay the price. 99 in 1. Lucky guy.
Oh, as Cloud9 goes slowly here, they want to be caught. Dragging the knuckles. He will show them the way. Risky Bob, long spam. Xanta, 1 HP as he goes in towards the A site. And they're right up past him. 2v2, Cloud9, another bomb plant here. Chance to upset early. Can Inters hold them back because Boomich is not in fighting shape right now. They're going to just play the trade game on this.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Lear's broken up the fights. And he locks it in for Nemiga.
Oh, Inters kind of has to bait Boomich there. He's too low to sustain the MP9. He's got to bait a bit harder. But he goes for the kill. And Leah makes him regret it. 2 kills in the 1v2 and a defuse to put Nemiga still in the lead. No force buy success for Cloud9 despite some nice trades in middle. This is a really good pop in mid. I mean, I get why Inters is fighting there. teammate was kind of committed. But Sway, or Leah rather, plays it perfectly. Cloud9 buy again. 4 kills on a plant. That's enough, they say. And those odds have immediately flipped anyway. Didn't take long, did it?
Nemiga is set up for the B play here. 3 strong on this side of the map, but Exile
all right.
immediately thins the herd.
He did that for a smoke pickup. Not sure. 95 damage just to get the util, and he got a gun at least. But he's now on his last legs, Khan. It's Cloud9 poised for an A hit. Axar leaves options open, waits for a flank, but instead it's just 3 strong. And a missed long smoke as well. Ugh. That doesn't do anything for you.
Decision to gamble over towards A. Ugh.
They missed 2 smokes.
It's all good. Cloud9 running into the lone defender over at B.
Good spot. As long as they trade, though, there's no way he gets 2 kills. It's already low health. Oh dear, they're not trading. But they have Heavy God. And the save is the right call here. All right, we can forgive the smokes. They are on Cloud9. And that's their first round for the T side.
Oh, coming into this, we were talking about how the favorites have been winning all day. If you've been watching the mainstream right now,
I'm actually watching Cloud9 Nemiga.
You would see that that's still continuing to be the case.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, Sangal, they've done it in an unbelievable 13-0 performance.
It's looking good. Yep. 7-0 start for MOUZ.
Oh. Well, that's good to see. For the FaZe.
It's nice to have a clear line drawn, actually.
I'm sure Group B will be very different. And I mean that. I do mean that. Because Maui and I were discussing this earlier. It's like this group has the top-heavy teams, and then it has like the real underdogs. And then Group B, sure, there's still the Spirit and G2. You know, there's still some of the best teams in the world in there. But the general floor is quite high, but the ceiling isn't as high as this one, I'd say. I'd say Vitality, Na'Vi, MOUZ are like, that's a very high ceiling. But in Group B, you have, you know, Eternal Fire VP, you have, oh god, I'm putting myself on the spot here. You have some of the underdogs, I think, that are better, like who can get to the major, like Bait, Passion UA, Big, who can always win or lose, Heroic, very hard to read, and Uncertain Astralis. It's a lot more open, I'd say.
Yeah. And one where the underdogs have more experience and exposure.
Yeah. I'd say they're better underdogs there. But anything can happen. As Cloud9 are now finding out. 2-1 down against Nemiga. 4-man mid-hold. Cloud9, curious. They're going to contact it. I think we're going to see a lot of dry little trade brawls, as I was talking about coming into this game. It's good. Molotov's going to burn out one with his double top out. You're not ready for that, are you? You find out the hard way. That molly is what makes the difference, though. Keeping Khan back, he can't fight with his team. They don't need to run him down, though. 3v2. They break the smoke. They're going through. Naughty.
Oh, Liz been caught out there. Inters able to find both those defending players. So Cloud9, sure, might have been surprised by the double boost quad A lean coming out of Nemiga, but they still managed to battle past it.
They walked into a 3-man and a 4-man setup mid, and they've won it out in trades both times. So that's a very good sign for Cloud9 right now. If they can reliably do that, why risk it with BX? It might be Nemiga who have to make adjustments and start playing more passive in middle. Got nades to disrupt a plant on the B site. Another missed smoke. I was looking at the lineup thinking, that's not right. But yeah, that's the third missed smoke for Cloud9. I am now counting.
Well, they've given him a couple more here.
Here we go. I trust Axel. He's experienced. He wouldn't. Beautiful. Round of applause.
I don't know if it's a good thing we're celebrating.
No, it's a bit ironic.
Smoke slam. No, if that builds my confidence up here for Cloud9.
This round, hopefully you've got the utmost confidence because A is clear.
Utmost.
Is it upmost or utmost?
Yeah, utmost.
Utmost. Up, it makes sense, yeah.
I'll have the utmost, the toast, please.
Really? I thought you were more of a gammon guy myself.
Oh, look at Heavy God. He's going ham.
Nice.
Khan dead. It's Heavy God just making a bit of money here.
He's porking him.
Farm him up.
Nice.
Come on, Heavy God. It's pistols, bro.
He's taking his time. He knows he's got him. Like
I'm half the player he is, and I would be charging in full confidence.
That's why you're half the player here.
Yeah, true.
Axel using this as DM right now, just trying to AD. They're not giving away anything. Honestly, just better to live. But Heavy God does not oblige.
The biggest joke there is that I think I'm half of the player he is. It's more like 10%.
Yeah, true.
As he's leading the way 8-3, Cloud9.
He is sick. We saw him in OG in that showdown, and he was just a monster.
Yeah, and there was wild circumstances around that because he was in that OG squad. They do really well. They make it all the way into the finals of that one, and then he couldn't play.
Yeah. And then they lost without him.
Which, you know, felt kind of guaranteed to happen,
yeah,
considering he was head and shoulders the best player.
Same setup again. Triple porch with a long player that leaves Lear on his own. He's got to be very careful with his util here. Too late and they're in. Too soon and he'll be left dry when it comes to the actual execute. It's a fine line to walk. Cloud9 just going to pop on the end of this smoke, which is quite nice. Resmoke comes early. It's good. Cloud9 want to go through. They love these smoke breaks. They're going to do it again. Why not? Like that.
Yeah, Boomich leads the way in. And Lear's been forced back here after that first volley doesn't connect. Expecting that util to come out. Him being alone. He's just trying to buy time right now for the rest of his squad to move in and join him.
Lear played this really well, even though he had to give up the site. He didn't really have a choice. So it's all on the retake. It's all on the playing as a team now, trading out as they come through coffins.
Oh, Boomich. Good for the first. Axel tries to swing and trade that, but ends up churned up.
No kit. They're on it.
But on the bomb, Icy needs to be the guy to make a move. That Mac 10 gets risky bomb off the bomb, and there's no winning this anymore.
Damn. Nice try. That's really nice try for Nemiga. I mean, Lear had no choice but to give up the site. His util was literally perfect. He dropped double smoke on good timing. They break the smoke. He has to just throw his... He gets some damage. He almost killed Boomich. That probably would have won you the round. But he gets a molly into the delayed plant. He flashes them off. And they go in 5v5. Nice. But it's the lack of kits. It's the lack of kits. Without it, it's all Cloud9 building up on this T side. Oh, they're ready for that. I do like the... I don't know why it's so surprising to me, but I do like the idea of popping these smokes with nades and just going into B or A. They've done both. Oh my god! Because
yeah, just running the exec like with the nade smoke.
There's two things. I guess the two things in my head is like you don't see that a lot on Inferno because HEs are so good at finding damage on this map more than anything. You know where CTs are going to be playing. There are standard insta-nade like protocols, get them on car or half wall or corner, sandbags. There are so many obvious HEs you're going to throw that you don't actually see ETs hold on to HEs for smokes that much. And the second thing is, the meta of Inferno for the longest time, ever since Astralis, has been min-max your util to the point where you can buy as much time. Now, you don't see people winding the clock down to 4 seconds without you getting a chance anymore because you're going to poke and prod more on other sites. But think about how we saw Eclot earlier stuck behind these B smokes every time, and they could never actually hit their timing to execute because as soon as they lay up their execute, oh, there's a smoke, there's a molly, they're blocked, they lose the block. Or they have to rotate with no info with 20 seconds. Like, there's so many of those rounds. But if you had an HE, you would just run your exec and pop the smoke. And Cloud9 have already done it 3 times to devastating results in this game. So, something to keep an eye on here. See if they keep it up. But it's won them rounds already. Like, if you give too much respect to the util... Oh, does this work? Where's the gun? Don't know. I think they took it, actually. Because they have Mac 10? Either way. Conceptually, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Cloud9. 5-2 right now. Rebuy coming in. Very important round for Nemiga. A round they may feel the pressure to force an opening kill. Especially if they have this AWP on Khan.
Yeah, I want to see what Khan's able to do here, because he's looked a little uncomfortable in some of the rounds that have gone by. But, you know, CT open, this is where he's going to get his best mileage, so let's see what he brings to the table here. Early triple B lean. Inters and Heavy God working over towards top mid and apartments. For now, that orb's been dodged. Khan's tried to reposition here so he can lend a helping hand and kind of watch this long side, but the Moto Smoke forces him to make a decision. He decides to play through it in the sight. With Sway, first shot lands. Khan finds the opener. That orb gets run through, though. As the rifle duo, Heavy God and Axel, hurry up inside of the site. They find both openers for Cloud9. And in a 4-on-3 like this, you're not really left with any options here. You just back out and save, try to run it back in the next, but you do forego that AWP. That's gone. No means of getting that back. And so a very abrupt ending to the round there. As Cloud9 play it up-tempo.
Yeah, I like the calling. Keeping Nemiga on their toes. Some very slow rounds. Then just a quick mid-pop. They know they've won this balcony fight so many times, or rather porch fight so many times, that Nemiga are going to play a more passive round. They force them back into the bottom side, so they just explode. close, but not quite cutting it here for Nemiga. Second timeout called. This is Cloud9 in full control of Inferno. Oh, I love watching Boomish on the cam.
Yeah, he's very hyped up.
Yeah, just truly invested. Truly wants a run here with this latest Cloud9 squad. So good to see him back in the server, looking good. All of the shots. Oh my, this is a brawl.
Oh, Khan. Right there, Boomich hops into the crosshair. They use the nade smoke again. Try and leverage this control early over Banana. A lot of damage done onto Axal. But still a key trade in that early skirmish. Khan not allowed to escape. So Nemiga do have to start spreading out this CT defense.
And this is perfect.
Lean over towards a Cloud9, recommit into the B take.
Just a brute force again. Oh, don't miss his smoke another time. It's Axel throwing it. I'm confident yet again. That is the lineup. He's got it. That's perfect. He's going to land on the boost. Middle mouse click. Didn't land on the boost. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Just go. Do they break the smoke again, Harry? Yes, they do. They're forcing it.
Oh, Leah's been spammed. Finished off by Heavy God. And they are keeping nades every round to make sure they can do this.
Oh, here we go. 3v3. They're going to send in a catch. Icy re-swinging. Easy dodge on the flash. Heavy God gets one. 2v2 now. Heavy God's had a monster performance, but it's up to Axel. Low health. The reload comes in, and Zui comes out with a round for Nemiga. Sway. I read the E. Leave me alone. You're laughing. 3 rounds to Nemiga. Nice round. Nice play. I still enjoy watching Cloud9 hold on to this util. They had a chance to bounce HEs in that round when they had Banana, when they knew positions, but they're not going for the free damage. They're going for what they hope to be the round winner, which is, I don't care if you're blocking us at B, we're going to smoke break. We're going to win the round off of it, but they don't in the post. Heavy God very committed to that swing, but he's having a great game, so I can see why. Important round, otherwise this could have been just a stop.
Oh, Axel. That was a golden opportunity. Nades pulled on Lear. And him and Xanta fall immediately. Risky Bob. Can he hold the line? Util streaming over. Axel never even gives him a chance to play. Khan's already here on location, but 1v4, sight lost. AWP in his hands. Not destined to win this one. Cloud9 with another pace change and more ideas. Throwing at this CT side. They get caught off guard by that boost in at top Banana. But it was really nice to have Boomich, push out while that boost is employed. You know you've got them where they're boxed in. They're going to struggle to trade playing the corner. That's just very well put together rounds thus far for Cloud9's T side.
This is awkward. He might die with a bomb here. I don't know if he's trying to ninja off a kit and coffin, but like, you're very close right now. You need to move. And Heavy God's actually running, so got to let him pass. Yeah, can't take that kill. Okay, he gets out at least. Behind enemy lines. I love the pace changes Cloud9 have called, right? When they win all these mid brackets fights, and then they just go for a quick short pop a few rounds ago. Now they lose a slow B post spawn, and they just B rush. Sure, it comes off the back of getting those entries, but they were ready to all in that B play from the get-go. Boomich calling a solid T side right now. Don't just do it again. That would be brutal. It's into pistols. This can go wrong. God flash for Icy coming in.
Oh, they don't break the smoke this time. Leah makes it interesting with that double up, but we'll get run down eventually. Khan has a native of his own for a smoke break here, but instead going to use it on the planter. No, they'll break that smoke open. And there were two of them down over towards CT, and so he doesn't get the vision, the sight line he was looking for. So he plays first. Stuck on the MP9. They don't know about him up Banana yet. But trades out onto the AK, so now Cloud9 have the info. They know where both players are, where they're coming from. That swing from Icy is punished, and Inters cannot withstand it. Successful retake launched, a low econ round.
That's funny. Icy panics a little bit there. He could have just sat in the smoke, right, knowing a nade is coming in, but I guess doesn't want to be left with his sightlines blocked. Would rather just risk it on the 1v1, but it's the AWP holding him. And I gotta say, it does feel like Cloud9 are using conditioning a lot in this game, right? Like you said, this time they don't break the smoke. They just run through it with a couple of good flashes. And I think if there any round to do that, weirdly enough, it would be against pistols, because you're not gonna play... Like, it's a lot harder to get a multi-kill there with a pistol. Say you're playing pool, than it would be a rifle if the flashes are good. But there's 3 CTs in the site. That's the difference. So Cloud9, a big risk. That's a confidence play. Nemiga win an important retake. And 5 rounds would be good. It'd be good enough. I just wonder what Cloud9's CT side is going to look like right now. Because the T side has been very interesting.
Oh, retake nades in for Banana, even one that lines up there to stop the boost.
Cheeky. And again, passive setup for Nemiga. They've learned their lesson on A. They've been punished enough times. Boomich with the city smoke. They have an HE. It's going to go.
Yeah, Leo this time has held on to his molly a lot longer, which is nice at least, because they only get one chance to go through with that smoke break, but Leo burns out. 2 molly kills in the round. As things heat up over towards B, plant on the cards for Cloud9. Icy's going to plug in those numbers. Not a lot of time to get comfortable, but Inters is in a good position up here. Ready for the swing out from spawn. Spots away and Icy swings out with him. Khan is very far removed, and with Risky Bob dead, this AWP is going to struggle to get involved. 1v2 clutch needed for Khan. And as soon as he peeks Icy, that's when Boomich is going to swing. Very well handled there. Don't give the chance over for that 2v1 to get interesting.
Yeah, not sure what happened on the B side, though. They didn't break the smoke. They just flashed through again, and they get double entry. I wonder if they naded the molly, and that's why Lear dies to the molly, but I didn't quite see it. I felt like he went 100 to 0 without seeing a player, so it must just have been a util combo of some sort. That's an awkward way to lose the final round of the half. And Cloud9, great control of this game. They took a couple of risks, and they didn't always pan out, but it didn't seem like it mattered. Getting away with 8 rounds T-side Inferno, like, the risks are fine. Oh, wow, double volley. fire spreading everywhere over both oranges. Good sign from Cloud9 here in this regional matchup. And the old adage of how important the pistol round is applies as always. Bit of a brawl, but get kind of trapped in the bedroom. Shocked Icy gets out, to be honest. Axel picks mid in the meantime, and I think that was util dropped as well. No, he had Kevlar. It's okay. Still got Calm with the nades. Ooh.
Only a very aggressive look though from Cloud9, trying to disrupt the pistol round before it even gets going. So Nemiga on the back foot. They've got good space over towards A, top mid control and apartments, so that might be enough to bring this bomb back around. All the makings of the A take, you've just got to get in. And Risky Bob is looking to make that first incision. Spotted two players, you know they're in pit and mini. Inter's going to get smoked off on the Moto side, but they have to break apart this double pit hold. Sway finds the double. Inter's has made a move through the Moto smoke though and gets here just in time. It's left to Khan.
Smoke buys him a few more seconds if he wants to reposition, but there's not many better angles to play than on top of the site. Tucked in, hidden from everywhere. The app swing will be enough. And Heavy God just finds that one body shot to get Cloud9 back in with a pistol round. He is 17-7 right now, putting on a stark Raven mad performance.
Counter-terrorists win.
Force potential here. Santa did have util, dropped over from Leah, so that's awkward on the mid fight. Cloud9 put the pressure on in the pistol. Playing very confident CS, which I like to see for a team that hasn't had any success with this roster at all. Glad to see them playing like the favorites today, which they most certainly are. I was expecting more resistance from Nemiga. There is still time on this T side to show that.
Retake util for top banana. Cloud9 aren't going to do anything with that. Boomich waiting with a flash pulled, and they try to invite Nemiga in. Heavy God though spams out a lot of shots there, gets in with a double. Oh. And Boomich jumping around.
That's Boomich.
Good hold over towards B. It looked dicey there for a minute. It takes that slight bit of fortune to go Heavy God's way. They line up for him as they try to move in. Bomb planted, can't yet to leave an impression in this game. We'll have a lot to go up against. Icy waiting on the other side of this smoke over at the coffins. Util.
Oh, no.
Well, that was meant to lock out Banana.
That's not even their fault.
Risky Bob now able to play up a little closer, but still overwhelmed. And Khan out on an island. They run at him, and Inters keeps the round in check.
The kit's down. They couldn't find it. I don't think they've got it.
Oh, God. It was right there, just barely. Icy's done the maths.
0.4. Oh, that's calculated, sure. That could have gone so wrong, considering that smoke bounced on just nothing. Like, the wall is flat. but the cobblestone, it sticks out. But if anything, it helped them, right? It forced that banana player to fight, knowing he had a gap. And that gave Cloud9 the 2 quick kills they need to find 10 rounds. What a sigh of relief.
Which is that IGL brain going on. So much else that he's probably focused on in the round. Forgets that he's the guy with the kit tucked in at oranges.
Yeah, they also had to cross.
They didn't even grab it after the...
Oh, really?
Didn't grab it after the round.
Oh, that is IGL brain. I mean, it's fine. I think the other player was running away as well. Like, I don't know. It's close.
Good nade damage early on. Xanta trying to play fast up through Banana is already half health.
Oh.
Still, that's not a bad way for this to open. Has to take the full brunt of those early nades, sure, but gets out with a kill. That's worth it. Is this a full gamble from Cloud9? They have completely left B.
That's a crazy call. Well, that's the Cloud9 we've been seeing in this game. Not afraid to take risks. Smoke goes on a B. Let's see how committed they are to this. Because right now they're on the money, Harry. Heavy God has the mid to B wrap. He's not even holding the A side. The timing is beautiful. Oh my God, I felt like 2 was guaranteed there.
Oh, but wait.
Now they go A. They think they killed the A player, do they?
Okay, you see another. Now you have to go back, right? You can't commit to this anymore. Khan is really, really wounded.
Still thinking there's an A B player, surely, right? Oh, but I mean, it depends on the familiarity. Like, you've killed the 2 B anchors. Fast rotate.
Yeah, the extra time afforded.
They're hesitant. They
Thanks to
don't believe
Nemiga
it.
having to slow down this much. They really don't believe the B's clear.
Heard this, though.
Xanta turns around, but isn't able to keep them from spilling out through Banana. Util now reigns in. Starting to nullify some of these positions. The flash work is awkward for Cloud9 as they get jammed up at the mouth of Banana, but Axel back on that spam. Second time you've seen him do that now. Risky Bob receiving end of it, and Icy there to close. 11 for Cloud9, a successful retake. Heavy God doesn't get his multi-kill on Arch. They move into an empty B site, but the few kills they strip away, and that slowdown for Nemiga gives enough time to Cloud9.
Yeah, you see that. You've seen that twice, like you said. Like, people playing coffins, old coffins, like it's CSGO. That is so spammable. You can do near full damage through this wood. It's just 2 layers of wood. It's just free. So they are getting... All right.
And bro, it's great to see Cloud9 have a lot of faith in Vumich's reads. If one thing's been apparent from this game, it's that.
Yeah, they've run through a lot of smokes in the first half into sites. You don't know. You could be walking into stacks. They did once, but for the most part, they just shredded Nemiga on T-half. And now they haven't lost a round here, CT. And yeah, that's a 4v5. They go gamble full A. Heavy God only gets 1. And then they retake a man down. Very impressive game out of Cloud9 right now. Just a mid-take, no banana control. Sway might catch Icy, but they need to give him a reason to move. BXX just got thrown in.
Crazy that with so much time left, Cloud9 is still 4A, and they've never tried to like peek or get the info or re-clear top mid with this many players, this many resources on this side of the map.
He's through the molly.
It's the bomb out long all alone. More Util streams in. Khan on an island. He's separated from the rest of his team here. Bomb now spotted. Cloud9 know they were right to maintain this heavy A-side lead.
More.
And Nemiga get churned up, man. Axal down in pit. Quick work made of that offensive. Cloud9, their CT side coming together as beautifully as their T-half did to open up.
And it's not just the 4-man A setup there. Don't get me wrong, that's amazing. But look at the positions they're playing. They have three site rather, one pit. It's like just, it's not traditional, you know? You're not ready for that. And Inters is Inters is fighting on the headshot angle, but then Heavy God's tucked in the same position. So Khan kills him and then runs in, no idea.
Bro, Boomich has had some unreal reads over this game, and there's some really nice layups from the rest of the gang to make, bring it all together.
It certainly helped that Heavy God's just had a phenomenal game individually. Like, it's made everything look so much sweeter, but the ideas for Cloud9 have also been great. Practice paying off. You know they put everything they've got into the RMR.
Finally, one of these stacks is looking to go the other way. But even then, Cloud9 have responses. They've got protocols. They've cleared out deep mid. Boomich holds the line with one over here towards B. Forced out by the util.
How's he made it?
Been able to get himself away, steal himself away. If he can get out with one more, it's just damage. Cloud9, 3v4. Usually you'd be looking to save here. Because of the advantage they've currently got, maybe they try. Heavy got dinked up. I think that should really seal the deal on this one.
Yeah. Save because you're 12-4. Don't need this one that bad. So Cloud9 still make a safe call. And Axel getting exits actually impactful here. So this is big from Axel. He might kill all three. Okay, just the one. Lear dead to the bomb. Two dead to the bomb. So huge exit damage. Means it will be even easier for Cloud9 to set themselves up and end this game right now.
You have no util in this round if you're Nemiga. Sure, like Lear and I think Risky Bob both get a full belt, but far from ideal.
Ну, он далеко стоит от ТК смотрит. Он с калашом.
I mean, now Cloud9, they just move into a far more standard 2-3 split. Like the last two rounds, you've had these solo B plays. Icy gonna trade out with Boomich. He'll reorientate over towards A side of the map, leaving the AWP here to hold the long angles at B.
Oh, he's stuck on the wall. Gets in just in time, but Xanta with a phenomenal entry wins the round on his own. Or so he thinks, because Cloud9 actually don't move a muscle. The bomb rotates quickly, and Boomich checks mid, so he's gone as well. Or for a moment, I thought Nemiga were going to commit back into the stack, and they still may.
Yeah, they're very indecisive right now. The two players you found on B, but you know that Boomich is often there as well. And so now you've kind of doubted everything, and you've left enough time where you know the rotates could have happened anyway, so they just recommit with the original plan. It's into the more stacked bomb site. Boomich now confirms that B is empty, even dropping in a smoke for good measure. Axal down in pit has had some fantastic rounds, but that is incredibly awkward timing. Hello, how's he found a little cubby to hide in here? They've got no idea that Axal's down here in pit, and now Intern's taking contact, looks to tee up Axal for the close. It's just Khan left. Tried and failed in many of these clutches as Khan. And they get past Boomich and Axal, who is still entrenched down in pit. Refusal to give up from Cloud9. Nemiga gravitate towards the stacks. They can't get enough of them. And Cloud9 lock in the victory.
Oh, I feel like Nemiga had just been made to doubt everything they thought in that game, right? Going straight into the stack. And even with the worst timing you could imagine,